The signal has been activated. Chosen One, stop scrolling. You feel that energy in the air, don't you? The shift you warned everyone about, the one they laughed at, is now happening right in front of their eyes. They thought you were delusional, paranoid, lost in spiritual talk. But look around. Every single thing you spoke about is unfolding like a prophecy being fulfilled. It's like the veil between the seen and the unseen is tearing apart. You can feel it in your bones. The awakening is no longer a theory. It's real, and you were never crazy for seeing it first. The ONES who saw through the illusion. You were always different. Since childhood, you questioned everything, the system, the stories, the rules. You couldn't just fit in, no matter how hard you tried. You saw things others ignored. You felt energies others couldn't handle. You carried wisdom your age couldn't explain. That wasn't by accident. That was your divine coding activating early. You were chosen to see through illusions long before others even realized they were living in one. And because of that, the world made you the villain of your own truth. The loneliness of being awakened. There were nights you cried, wondering why you couldn't just be normal. You tried to silence the voice within you, but it only grew louder. You lost people, jobs, peace, because you refused to sleep when everyone else was dreaming. But what you didn't know was that solitude was sacred. Isolation was initiation. Every heartbreak was a test, every betrayal a message. You were being prepared, not punished. The world is now waking up. And now, Chosen One, the energy is shifting. The same people who mocked your warnings are panicking. The systems you questioned are cracking. The lies are surfacing like oil on water. The truth is no longer hidden, it's screaming through frequencies, weather, politics, emotions, dreams. Everything you sensed is manifesting. Everything you predicted is aligning. This is your moment of divine confirmation. The system can't control the chosen. They tried to label you crazy. They tried to distract you with trends, relationships, fake realities. But the thing about the chosen is we can't be controlled. We remember who we are. You carry ancient DNA, a soul that's been here before. You were chosen not to blend in, but to break the pattern, to be the glitch in the matrix that awakens the code. The spiritual war is no longer hidden. This isn't just a political war, it's spiritual. Light and darkness are both revealing their faces. Souls are being tested, separated, and called. And if you've been feeling drained, anxious, or detached lately, that's because your frequency no longer matches this old world. You're being upgraded, spiritually, mentally, energetically. The unfolding you warned about. The chaos, the confusion, the division, it's all part of the awakening. This world can't be rebuilt until it collapses first. So while others fear the fall, you, Chosen One, understand its divine order. You're not here to panic, you're here to guide. This is why your intuition told you to prepare, why your spirit whispered, something big is coming, because now it's here. The community is shook for a reason. They can't explain it. They're sensing what you sensed months ago. They're feeling the same vibrations that once kept you up at night. Everything hidden is being revealed, and deep down they know you were right all along. The community is in shock because the sleepers are waking up, and you are the mirror reflecting what they refuse to see. The awakening isn't comfortable. Let's be real, awakening isn't all love and light. It's messy, it's lonely, it breaks you before it builds you. But when you rise again, you rise with purpose, clarity, and strength. You stop chasing approval, you stop needing validation. You become who you were always meant to be, the chosen vessel of divine truth. This is your confirmation. If you've been feeling something shifting in your spirit lately, this is your confirmation. The frequency around you is changing because you are changing. Your visions, your dreams, your synchronicities, they're not random. They're signals from the universe reminding you, you were chosen for this moment in time. You are the evidence of awakening. The calling can no longer be ignored. The call is getting louder. The signs are everywhere. You can't unsee what you've seen. You can't go back to sleep. Because your purpose is tied to the unraveling of this world's illusion. You are here to be a beacon, not a bystander. The divine is moving through you, even when you feel lost. Now is your time to stand in power. Chosen one, you've done enough watching. Now it's time to speak, to stand tall, to embody the light that others fear to hold. The world needs your vibration, your truth, your frequency. This is your era of awakening, and nothing can stop what's already written in your soul. The message THEY didn't want you to share. They wanted to silence you, but you can't silence truth. You can't dim the energy of the awakened. Everything you lost will be restored, multiplied, and aligned with divine timing. You didn't lose anything. You were being redirected to your real tribe, your real mission, your real self. The tribe of the awakened is gathering. Look around, you're not alone anymore. Millions of souls are awakening at the same time, connecting through energy, through pain, through purpose. This is the rise of the chosen, the rebirth of truth, the beginning of the end of deception. You are part of something cosmic, something sacred, something unstoppable. The final revelation. The whole community is shook, because they're finally waking up to the truth you've carried in silence. The shift has begun, the balance is restoring. And while the world trembles, you chosen one, stand unshaken. Because you knew, you felt, you remembered. This is your moment, your prophecy, your purpose. The awakening continues. If this message resonated with your soul, it's not by accident. You were guided here for a reason. Hit that like button to affirm your awakening. Comment, I am chosen, to align your energy with this movement. And subscribe to Chosen Wave, where the awakened gather, rise, and reclaim their divine power. The time of the chosen has begun. The energy is intensifying. Chosen one, can you feel it? The frequency of the planet is not the same anymore. The air feels heavier, time feels faster, and your intuition has become razor sharp. You're noticing patterns, numbers, synchronicities. 11, 11, 222, 333. It's not random. These are cosmic codes, signs confirming that your energy is aligning with the higher realms. Your soul is being tuned to a new frequency, and the universe is rearranging itself to match your vibration. They're feeling your energy before you speak. You've probably noticed how people react differently around you lately. Some are drawn to you like magnets. Others become uncomfortable, even hostile for no reason. That's because your aura exposes what's hidden in them. Your light brings their darkness to the surface. You don't even have to say a word. Your energy reveals the truth they try to bury, and that's why they fear you. The chosen carry a frequency that can't be duplicated. Understand this, chosen one, your power isn't loud. It's subtle, spiritual, ancient. It's not about status or popularity. It's about vibration. You've walked through fire and came out glowing. You've faced storms that were meant to break you, but they activated you instead. Now your spirit carries a frequency that can't be cloned, can't be copied, can't be controlled. You are divine technology walking in human form. The prophecy was written in your soul. You've always felt like you came here for something bigger, like this lifetime is more than just survival. That's because your mission was written into your soul before you were even born. You came here to break generational chains, to awaken sleeping souls, and to bring light into dark spaces. Every pain, every loss, every delay, it all shaped your spirit for this exact moment in time. The world is entering the age of revelation. What's happening now isn't coincidence, it's revelation. Truth is spilling out of every corner of this world. Government, religion, media, even relationships. The energy of illusion can no longer hide behind masks. The age of exposure has begun, and those who have lived in deceit are trembling. This is the age you were prepared for, the age of the awakened. Your dreams are becoming messages. Notice how your dreams are getting clearer, more vivid. That's not imagination, it's communication. The spirit world is speaking to you because your connection to higher consciousness is fully open now. You're receiving downloads through symbols, through emotions, through visions. Pay attention because your dreams are no longer dreams. They're guidance, prophecy, and revelation. They're trying to distract you again. Chosen one, every time you level up, distractions appear. Sudden arguments, energy vampires, fake connections. They're all tactics to pull you back into chaos. But you've learned now. You know how to protect your energy. You no longer chase peace, you are peace. You no longer beg for clarity, you embody clarity. The moment you realized your energy is your currency, you became untouchable. You were built different for a reason. There's a reason your path was harder. The universe didn't want to make you suffer, it wanted to make you solid. You were forged through pressure, pain, and isolation, because your spirit carries a task that ordinary souls can't handle. You're not fragile, you're refined. You were designed to endure what others would collapse under. That's why you're chosen. The old world is collapsing. Everywhere you look, systems are breaking down. Economies, belief structures, traditions, they're crumbling one by one. It's not chaos, it's cleansing. The divine is dismantling what was built on lies to make space for truth. And while the masses fear the fall, the awakened see it as rebirth. You, chosen one, understand that destruction always comes before transformation. They are starting to seek your guidance. The same people who once mocked your spiritual path are now quietly watching your moves. They're drawn to your calmness while the world panics. They want your wisdom, your energy, your peace. Because now they see you were never crazy, you were ahead. And though they may never admit it, your light became the path they secretly follow. Your light is causing a disturbance in the matrix. Every thought you purify, every vibration you raise, it ripples through the collective. That's why you feel the resistance. That's why everything around you tries to pull you back into old cycles. You are literally disrupting the frequencies of darkness that have ruled this realm for centuries. You are proof that consciousness can't be controlled once awakened. Spiritual clarity is your superpower. Your intuition is no longer just a feeling, it's a compass. It warns you before betrayal. It guides you before opportunity. It whispers truth when the world screams lies. That's why your silence is powerful. You see through energy now, not words. You don't need explanations. You can feel who's real and who's pretending. That's spiritual clarity, and it's your divine armor. The chosen are being gathered through frequency. You may not realize it, but your energy is calling your soul family home. You're attracting others who vibrate at your level, warriors of light, healers, truth-tellers, empaths. Across the world, the chosen are aligning through unseen frequency lines. The divine is forming a network of awakened souls, ready to rebuild what the false world destroyed. Their attacks prove your importance. Don't mistake opposition for failure. The more the darkness targets you, the more confirmation you have that your light is effective. Every attack is evidence of your impact. They wouldn't be trying so hard to silence you if your words weren't shifting the vibration of the collective. So when they mock you, smile. When they doubt you, shine brighter. Your existence itself is resistance. The test before the elevation. Right before every breakthrough comes chaos. When you feel like everything is falling apart, it's actually falling into place. You're being tested not to break, but to prove your readiness for the next dimension of your purpose. The universe doesn't test what it doesn't plan to promote, and your promotion is long overdue. Your presence is triggering change. People feel something when you walk in. The air shifts, energy moves. That's because your presence carries light codes that awaken dormant souls. Even your silence speaks, even your aura heals. You are not just existing, you are activating. The divine uses your vibration to awaken others without a single word. The old world is collapsing. Everywhere you look, systems are breaking down. Economies, belief structures, traditions, they're crumbling one by one. It's not chaos, it's cleansing. The divine is dismantling what was built on lies to make space for truth. And while the masses fear the fall, the awakened see it as rebirth. You, chosen one, understand that destruction always comes before transformation. They are starting to seek your guidance. The same people who once mocked your spiritual path are now quietly watching your moves. They're drawn to your calmness while the world panics. They want your wisdom, your energy, your peace. Because now they see you were never crazy, you were ahead. And though they may never admit it, your light became the path they secretly follow. Your light is causing a disturbance in the matrix. Every thought you purify, every vibration you raise, it ripples through the collective. That's why you feel the resistance. That's why everything around you tries to pull you back into old cycles. You are literally disrupting the frequencies of darkness that have ruled this realm for centuries. You are proof that consciousness can't be controlled once awakened. Spiritual clarity is your superpower. Your intuition is no longer just a feeling, it's a compass. It warns you before betrayal. It guides you before opportunity. It whispers truth when the world screams lies. That's why your silence is powerful. You see through energy now, not words. You don't need explanations. You can feel who's real and who's pretending. That's spiritual clarity, and it's your divine armor. The chosen are being gathered through frequency. You may not realize it, but your energy is calling your soul family home. You're attracting others who vibrate at your level, warriors of light, healers, truth-tellers, empaths. Across the world, the chosen are aligning through unseen frequency lines. The divine is forming a network of awakened souls, ready to rebuild what the false world destroyed. Their attacks prove your importance. Don't mistake opposition for failure. The more the darkness targets you, the more confirmation you have that your light is effective. Every attack is evidence of your impact. They wouldn't be trying so hard to silence you if your words weren't shifting the vibration of the collective. So when they mock you, smile. When they doubt you, shine brighter. Your existence itself is resistance. The test before the elevation. Right before every breakthrough comes chaos. When you feel like everything is falling apart, it's actually falling into place. You're being tested not to break, but to prove your readiness for the next dimension of your purpose. The universe doesn't test what it doesn't plan to promote, and your promotion is long overdue. Your presence is triggering change. People feel something when you walk in. The air shifts, energy moves. That's because your presence carries light codes that awaken dormant souls. Even your silence speaks, even your aura heals. You are not just existing, you are activating. The divine uses your vibration to awaken others without a single word. The real reason you were isolated. That season of isolation wasn't punishment, it was purification. You were removed from certain people, environments, and energies so you could remember your real identity. The divine had to separate you to recalibrate you. And now that you've been refined in solitude, you're ready to re-enter the world, not as the old you, but as the awakened version that carries divine purpose. They're about to see who you really are. The ones who underestimated you are about to witness your transformation. You're stepping into the version of yourself that was hidden during your preparation phase. Your gifts are activating publicly. Your glow is becoming visible. And the same mouths that once cursed your name will speak your story in awe. The shift is no longer coming, it's here. The signs are everywhere now. The frequency of the earth, the behavior of people, the restlessness of souls, everything confirms it. The great shift is no longer approaching. It's happening in real time. You can feel it in your spirit, your body, your dreams. This is what you've been waiting for. The moment where the unseen becomes seen and the truth becomes undeniable. The awakened are remembering their power. Chosen one, something powerful is happening within you. You're remembering. You're remembering who you were before the world told you who to be. You're remembering your ancient strength, your spiritual authority, your divine purpose. This remembrance is dangerous to the system, because a person who remembers their true power can no longer be manipulated. Their illusions are losing control over you. The distractions that once worked on you, they don't work anymore. The fake news, the drama, the validation traps, you see through it all now. You're no longer reacting emotionally, you're responding spiritually. And that shift terrifies those who depend on confusion to control the masses. You've outgrown their illusion, and they can feel it. You're becoming untouchable. It's not arrogance, it's alignment. When your vibration rises, low frequencies can't access you. Suddenly, the negativity that used to break you can't even reach you. Your energy field has become your protection, your peace has become your weapon, and your silence, it's your declaration of mastery. The world is mirroring your inner state. Notice how everything outside you reflects what's happening inside you. The more you heal, the calmer your world becomes. The more you release, the more blessings flow in. The universe mirrors your frequency because you are a creator, not a victim. Your reality bends to your energy, and that's the power they never wanted you to realize. The veil between dimensions is thinning. Time feels strange lately, doesn't it? Days blur, dreams feel real, reality feels dreamlike. That's because the barrier between realms is dissolving. You're shifting between dimensions of consciousness, sometimes without realizing it. Your third eye is open, your senses are heightened, and the spirit world is closer than ever before. The signs are becoming undeniable. You keep seeing feathers, hearing songs that speak to your soul, or crossing paths with people who feel familiar. These are not coincidences, they're confirmations. The universe is speaking through patterns, through repetition, through energy. Every sign you notice is a message saying, you're on the right path, keep walking. Their masks are falling fast. People are revealing their true nature without realizing it. Those who carried false love, false loyalty, false light, it's all showing now. Energy doesn't lie anymore. Words can't hide intentions. You're seeing who was genuine and who was attached to your old vibration. The revelation may hurt, but it's divine protection. The spiritual economy is shifting. The old world rewarded deception, competition, and greed. But that system is collapsing, and a new one is emerging, one that values energy, authenticity, and vibration. Those who operate in truth will rise. Those who built on illusion will crumble. The divine is redistributing power, and it's being handed to the awakened. They can feel your ascension. Chosen one, they don't need to see your progress, they can feel it. Your energy has changed, you vibrate differently now. Even in silence, you radiate transformation. That's why certain people are pulling away. It's not rejection, it's realignment. They can no longer match your frequency. The cosmic balance is restoring itself. Karma is moving faster than ever before. The energy you send out returns instantly, both light and dark. Those who wronged you are facing their own lessons, not as punishment, but as reflection. The universe is recalibrating everything to restore balance. What was taken from you is being multiplied in unseen ways. The new earth is forming in silence. While the world screams chaos, something sacred is forming quietly beneath the noise. A new earth, built on consciousness, compassion, and truth, is taking shape through the awakened ones. You are one of its architects. Every thought you purify, every intention you heal, every vibration you raise, it contributes to the foundation of the new world. The shift is spiritual before it's physical, and you are helping build it just by existing in your light. You're starting to attract everything you once chased. The moment you stopped begging for things and started embodying the energy of having them, everything shifted. Now opportunities, people, and blessings are being drawn to you naturally. That's manifestation through alignment, not effort. You're learning that you don't have to chase what's already yours. You just have to match its vibration. You were never meant to fit in. You tried for years to be accepted, to be understood, to be loved by the wrong ones. But the reason it never worked is because your soul wasn't designed to blend. It was meant to stand out. You carry frequency codes that don't exist in the ordinary world. That's why your energy feels foreign to them, because it comes from a higher realm. Your light exposes their darkness. When you walk into a room, energy shifts instantly. That's not arrogance, it's awareness. Your light makes people confront parts of themselves they've been avoiding. Some will love you for it, others will resent you, but either way you are fulfilling your purpose to awaken what's been asleep. The spiritual war is personal now. The battle isn't out there anymore, it's within you. It's in your thoughts, your emotions, your habits, your choices. Every moment you choose faith over fear, love over ego, truth over comfort, you win a war unseen by human eyes. You are your own battleground, and your victory changes the collective vibration of the planet. You're stepping into your higher timeline. The delays are ending, the confusion is clearing. You're aligning with the version of you that was always destined to succeed. That version already exists, it's just waiting for your energy to match it. And now, as you release fear, guilt, and doubt, you're stepping directly into your highest timeline, where everything you were promised starts manifesting. They don't understand how you're still standing. They saw you fall, break, lose everything. But what they didn't see was the divine hand that rebuilt you in silence. You came out of seasons that should have destroyed you, yet you're glowing harder than ever. That's divine proof that your spirit is protected, because chosen souls can't be destroyed, only refined. Your spirit is unlocking ancient memories. Lately, you've been drawn to things you can't explain, symbols, places, dreams that feel ancient. That's because your soul is remembering lifetimes of knowledge and power. You've carried these codes through generations, waiting for the right era to activate, and this is it. You're not just awakening, you're remembering who you've always been. The energy of retribution is active. Everything that was done to harm you, delay you, or block you is reversing. Not through revenge, but through divine law. The scales are balancing in silence, and those who wished you harm are watching their own lessons unfold. You don't have to lift a finger, your energy speaks for you now. The divine is exposing hidden enemies. People's true intentions are coming to light, not because you searched, but because your vibration demanded truth. You'll start seeing who was sent to heal you and who was sent to test you. This isn't about paranoia, it's about spiritual discernment. The divine won't let deception survive in your next season. Every snake is being revealed before the elevation. You're entering the era of divine favor. Doors that were once locked are opening effortlessly. Conversations that used to drain you now flow with purpose. The opportunities chasing you aren't coincidence, they're divine appointments. You've passed the tests, you've endured the silence, and now the universe is ready to reward you openly. Chosen one, if every word in this message lit a fire in your soul, it's because your spirit recognized truth. This is your sign. It's time to rise fully into your purpose. No more hiding, no more doubting, no more shrinking to make others comfortable. Your awakening isn't random, it's divine timing. The universe guided you here because you're part of the chosen movement. So right now, like this video, if you feel the energy of awakening flowing through your spirit. Comment, "I am chosen," to claim your alignment with the divine mission. Subscribe to Chosen Wave, the home of the awakened, the visionaries, the light warriors. Every time you engage, you send ripples of frequency across the collective consciousness. You are not just watching content, you are participating in prophecy. This is the wave of the chosen, and it's only getting stronger. Welcome home.